Welcome to Life Lessons from Movies, presented by my organization, the Zen of Hollywood, and me, your host, David MacKay. In this segment, we extract life lessons from movies and then use simple and practical tips to help us improve our lives and become happier, which I believe we all desire. Okay, today's theme is Seize Your Destiny. And we'll examine this theme through the good film On the Basis of Sex, starring Felicity Jones and Armie Hammer. Please note there are spoilers ahead. Okay, this film focuses, of course, on the legendary Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who was a key figure in repealing gender discrimination laws and who went on to become a member of the Supreme Court in the United States. And what's interesting about this film is that it tracks her career, her rise to the Supreme Court, and the destiny that she had to seize to become that central figure in repealing sex discrimination laws. So let's talk about this. Ruth Ginsburg's career was like a glove, right? She was destined to fulfill this. You could see this in the film, right? Everything seemed to fall into place. Everything seemed to come to her by design. So let me tell you what I mean. She graduated from law school, but she couldn't get a job as a lawyer because nobody would hire a woman, right? So right there, the environment was ripe for change. She saw the need for that change and she later fulfilled that. So later on, her husband, who was a tax lawyer, saw an opportunity for Ruth Ginsburg to step up and be the lawyer who she was destined to be. And he saw this opportunity. It really was a gender discrimination case, but in this case against a male, against a guy who was taking care of his mother but couldn't get a caretaker deduction in his taxes, simply because he was a man and not a woman. And that only women could get that tax deduction for taking care of somebody in their household. She ended up taking the case, but her real opportunity to seize her destiny came during the case itself, when she went to trial in front of the Supreme Court. And remember, she didn't really have the experience, right? She was a bit nervous. She had the expertise, but not the experience. And remember, she had to give a very eloquent argument to convince the judges to repeal this law that she saw as discriminatory. So the judges and the opposing lawyers were convinced that men and women had inhabited these traditional roles for thousands and thousands of years. So why change? And Ruth had to step up and say the following. And she basically said that change is inevitable, that change was already underway, right, in society. What she was doing is merely asking the judges to support this change legally. And she actually won the case. So in the end, Ruth Bader Ginsburg saw that her life, that there was purpose to her life, that there was a design there, right? That she was meant to fulfill these roles. But she had to step up and seize those roles. And when she did, she basically seized her destiny. So let's talk about this. We all have a destiny, I believe, to seize in the form of our life purpose and the talents that we have to fulfill that life purpose. We all are born with talents and skills and abilities, right? And we can use those in any way that we see fit. But I believe that there is a purpose to our life that is what's called a life purpose, that once we fulfill, we're not only fulfilling our own needs, but the needs of others as well. We're helping people overcome their challenges and bringing us all together in some way. That is, our talents and skills are used as a higher design to help humanity come together. And I think that's exactly what we all are meant to do. So in this way, I believe life brings us these pre-designed roles, right, that we're meant to fulfill. But we are the ones with our free will who has to seize those roles, to seize those opportunities, to take advantage of them and seize our destiny. So what did you see as a major life lesson from this film? I would love to hear from you in comments below. And for more movies, tips, and life lessons, feel free to go to my website, thezenofhollywood.com. That's thezenofhollywood.com. And feel free to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.